Martin Bradfield here from Top Down Drumming with another drumming idea from our extensive catalog, topdowndrumming.com. Check it out. Give us a like or a subscribe. We appreciate it. Today I'm going to talk about a little, I think, different approach to playing like the basic blazing jazz ride, if you want to use blazing and basic in the same sentence. Playing the jazz ride at tempo is difficult, of course. 300 and up gets very challenging. And sometimes you might want to give your hand a rest from playing spang-a-lang all the time. So you could throw some quarter notes in. In his book, Advanced Bot Drumming, I think it's called, Beyond Bot Drumming, John Riley talks about that idea, and he says you have to be careful to loosen up your hand when you're playing quarter notes. And by that, I think he means if you play straight quarter notes, that has kind of an aggressive feeling. It changes the vibe, and also the resonance of the cymbals changed. So I'm going to suggest that you practice it with the down-up technique, which is a Moeller method thing, where it's 2 notes for 1. The fingers kind of open up. And you can get great speed with this. And it's actually fairly easy. But I found personally, when you're playing the fast jazz ride, if you keep your quarter notes with the down up, it has a little different feel. It doesn't, it affects the resonance of the cymbal in a consistent way, whereas the quarter notes seem to constrict everything. This is to my ear. And it's also easier. When you want to play the 3 notes pattern, you merely kind of relax the fingers. Down, up. And there's a certain kind of twisting of the fingers. The thumb kind of pushes against it. So we're going to try this with a fast jazz bass line at about 350 beats a minute. Now this is all coming through this little dinky mic here, so keep that in mind. Okay, this is from the bass line series called Turn It Up, Lay It Down, which I really recommend getting. It's a little hard to find now. I'm not sure it's still being actively produced, but there's rock stuff on here, funk stuff, blues stuff, jazz at various tempos. It gives you a good practice thing, which is more interesting than playing along with a metronome all the time. In this case, it's called Warp Swing, and I believe it's 350 beats a minute, which is plenty fast. But with this down-up technique, it's really not all that hard. Okay, here we go. Hear the quarter notes? Compare that to this. That's a 1-for-1 ratio. Here's the down up. To my ear, that sounds like it's lighter and skipping compared to. Okay? Notice I'm using the down up all the time. Straight, hear the difference? Down up. Straight, down up. And it's easy. straight, down up. It's kind of skipping across the cymbal. Okay, that's demonstrating the down up against a fast jazz ride. I think it's a valuable technique. I mean, there are times when you might want to have that very aggressive straight quarter note thing, but I think that kind of lilting feeling of the down up notice I'm playing the down up all the time. Occasionally, if I want those little extra notes, you just kind of lean into a little bit. Okay, that's the down up technique as applied to the jazz ride cymbal. I think it is worth investigating. I think philosophically there's a certain attitude with it, which might be helpful at times in your playing. So, like all of our ideas, use it for the forces of good.